everyone? Here we are back. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. We're going to take on Tristan for our 5 duels with him. And see if we can get through this. I'm actually going to do something right into this now. Is I have a piece of paper and a pen. So as the monster numbers come up, I can just write them down real quick and remember them instead of trying to figure it out here on the screen. So we're going to do, I don't think we got anything good last time we checked it before we closed it out. And here we go. So we can start out with like Terror the Terrible, and I always do that because of playing the Dark Duel stories. Arcane, let's throw Flame Ghost out. Get some attacks in. And knock out some life points. Take out this Karibo. These guys aren't super hard. I want to see if this two will fuse and give us Flame Swordsman. Yeah, we got him. Boom. So yeah, that's how fusion works. I was finally able to get a good one, and boom, the Flame Swordsman. He's like one of the stronger fusions for a while in this game that can help out, because getting some of the other ones can be a little challenging. Just trying to figure out how to do maximum damage here, so we can get the most out of it. I'm just looking. So next turn we should get it all done, taken care of. And just run through this smashing egg, getting these guys knocked out. As Tristan stood no chance this duel. And he's probably not going to stand much of a chance for the rest of the duels. We got 158. Which is, what was it, man-eater bug? Man-eater plant? That's fine, we'll figure it out. Was 158. Hold this go through real quick. Man-eater, it's just man-eater, but it is a plant, so look for something weak in here. 1,900, 600. This is a pretty strong starting deck. This spellcaster at 6. I think like a later game you want a lot more spellcasters in your deck. We're probably gonna get rid of some more of these like sparks, 200 life points. Or Geki we're not gonna get rid of. Or this one, that one's recover 200. Let's get rid of recover first. And go back to 158 and throw them in there. The reason I do it this way is I like to check make sure I'm putting a stronger monster in, instead of just automatically assuming the monster they gave me is stronger, because it's not the case. Strongest is Man-Eater, and so go and slot there. We're going to attack, because it's really all we can do. We could do defense, but like why? A couple 800 guys here that are going to come stomping in for us. But yeah, I think like one thing I noticed leaking, like fiends and spellcasters are really like the way to go. Oh, I messed that up. See, sometimes you misclick. I could like rewind it and like this and redo it, but I like to play the game authentic. Like, yeah, it's an emulator. I can manipulate it if I want, just slightly. It's not like an emulator, but it's an emulator that Nintendo made to turn into a game. So like you can do some emulator stuff, it's like rewinding it. But I just like to do, oops, wrong button, RT. But there's no fast forward button, I don't believe. But yeah, when it comes down to it, I don't like to emulate, like change the outcome. If I accidentally misclick because I'm trying to go too fast, then hey, that's on me. I accidentally misclick. This is victory number 4, 1,500 short of victory number 2. We could have put Flame Ghost on top of one of the warriors, like him, or I think even this one is technically a warrior, and try to get Flame Swordsman. I think if we put it on top of one of these two guys, we would get like the flame. I have to see the name. Like it starts with the flame, and then it's a C, and then he's got like a chain. He's like a ghost guy with a chain. And then we pick up 157. So that's good to see Firegrass. I know Firegrass has got like 600 attack, maybe 7. We're gonna go look and make sure. See if he helps out. We might throw him in the deck just because of. He's only a plane. He's not a pyro. So 700 attack. So let's look and see. We'll probably start back here in the back. These are all guys we've added. But like one of the sparks you can get rid of. We don't need 2 sparks anymore. Like you can use sparks in game to do 500 damage life points, and that works if you're in a situation where you're not able to. In a situation where you're not able to attack because you got like a really beefy defensive monster out there. But early game it's not super useful. And even late game I found most of the spells besides like Regeki not super useful. Like Dark Hole could help, but Dark Hole is also it's a double-edged sword because in this game if you play Dark Hole, your turn ends. Like that's into your turn. So your monsters are all gone and you played your one magic, and now if you don't have enough life points, they can summon a monster that can take you out. That's a possibility. So if you have enough, it's fine to use Dark Hole. If you don't, then you gotta be careful on how you use it. Again, these matches go pretty quick. I enjoy this play game right now. Even if it seems pretty simple and basic and you can kind of fly through it. The next couple of areas get a lot more tougher, and the final boss is a pretty solid final boss. I beat him 5 times on my other game, but I think you only need to beat him once after a certain point, just because they're all so good. Yeah, like there's technically 2 final bosses. There's like the final boss, and then there's the post-game boss. Tristan goes down again. 107. I know that's another one of those warrior guys. And I think it's at like 800 attack, so we'll see if we can find something lower than 800. Because it's it is 107 is this one. So we need to find something lower than there's 600 for Duel Bird. This might be a little annoying in some people's ears. It doesn't really bug me. Hinawa? He's only got 500. I'm sure he can like fuse him with something. Maybe only 500, but he's got. So we got a couple 500 guys in here, plus these things still. Let's get rid of another sparks. Like I said, I don't use the biggest use I get is out of the equips and the field. The field you gotta be careful because you can use it to help you beat one guy, but then the next guy, another guy or 2, like it makes it harder to actually knock them out. Alright. Reba goes down. Flame Ghost takes off 1,000 points, and it's Tristan's turn once again. Back to our turn. See, I'm going to check this next turn just to check to see if Firegrass does count as a pyro or if it's just pure plant. Because like, if it's pure plant, you can put it on a zombie. Because it's like with Flame Ghost, it counts as a zombie. He has Flame in his name. So I'm going to go on this guy. And he created Cherubin. This is the guy I was thinking of when I couldn't think of the name. So yeah, it does work as a fire. So fires always help out in the deck early to mid game because you can get that flame swordsman. That flame swordsman can handle most until like the final gauntlet. So it's always good to keep / get him out there. So we don't know if we're gonna have enough to take him out. Ooh, we might barely have just enough. We're going to get him perfectly at 0. Very nice. You don't do that too often. And we gave card number 174. That's like a 900 attack wing monster. So I am okay with that guy. Almost knocked some of my Pokemon cards over. ever. I beat the game in a day without even ever using a heal and didn't really struggle too much. And just so you guys can see her yeah, 900 attack, 200 spellcasters. So spellcasters are good late game, especially when you get stronger spellcasters. I keep forgetting dual monsters too. You gotta push beat it in your turn. He's the biggest one out there, so we left him a spot. Lane goes nuts in there. And like so for Cherubian, when you fusion into him, you can't fusion in that turn. But like your next turn, you can fusion and make another, and then turn him into Flame Swordsman. So if you need those 2 turns to do it, you can't if you make it available. So just knock it out. So this is our final duel with Tristan, right? Yeah. So we're almost finished for the fun. Let's just use Raigeki for the fun of it. See, once you use Raigeki, you can't use anything else off your bench. And it goes the same for like Dark Hole. Like you can't use anything off your bench after Dark Hole. So if you have like 200 life points left, you use Dark Hole, you just left yourself open with 200 life points. And in this game, makes you have to use your cards first before you can attack directly, or even attack like in general. So you gotta use your cards. So like, oh man, you beat me 5 times. That's it. 5 times, knocked him out. The card 312, which is Silver Bow and Arrow. It's a power up for fairy types, I want to say. We're just gonna go check it out. It's gonna be one of the last ones because it's a magic card. Magic cards are like 300 plus, so we're gonna scroll for a little while here. And we get to 312. Spells powers up fairy type monsters, so not very helpful for us. We're gonna back out here, and as you can see, the first 5, 10 are done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and we'll be back to take on either Joey or Bakura in the next duel.